Ocon on a 2:06. So Hamilton can't mess around on this outlap.
I mean, he's in fourth place, so he's not in a terrible position at the moment, Hamilton, but you're absolutely right. He's just left the pits now.
Yeah, these tires have less grip, I think.
Temperatures are okay, should be okay, Carlos.
Outlap in inverted commas. It's not like a sort of traditional outlap where you're sort of warming everything up and taking it a bit steady.
Verstappen does the fastest middle sector of the session so far on his outlap. He's not taking this steady at all. It's just flat out now. Get the tyres working and put in a lap. Verstappen needs to make no mistakes on this lap. He's clearly got the pace. He's got a lot of pace. He can go quickest right now, but if he makes a mistake, doesn't put a lap for some reason, and someone behind him does, he can still be out. He's 15th right now.
Right. Nearly at the end of Q1, an hour later, and here comes Max Verstappen out over the line to start his flying lap on the charge down towards turn 1, where we've seen Grosjean and Leclerc slither off into the gravel a few moments ago. Verstappen gets on the brakes, turns it into the left-hander, hooks it up neatly. You've also got to be so careful about track limits at turn 1 in these conditions.
Yeah, that could be pivotal as well. If someone gets a lap time deleted, they're in big trouble. Verstappen also did the fastest final sector of anyone on his outlap. The times are going to tumble here, and anyone that thought they might be safe up in the top 10, that may well not be the case. We've waited a long time to go green, and quite simply, the track's in a better condition right now than it was before it was red flagged earlier on.
So Verstappen making his way down the hill now towards turn 7. There is a yellow in sector 1 as people are starting their laps, and that's where Hamilton could get caught out.
Verstappen's 2 seconds up on Ocon in the first sector. Albon's a second up on Ocon. Even Ocon's time might not be good enough if everyone does a lap.
Okay, so Verstappen coming through the middle sector now, through the long left-hander of turn 8. There's still a yellow flag in sector 1, so that's going to be tough, but you could back off appropriately in sector 1 and still improve your lap time.
I don't have a reference. Do I stay out?
Stay out, finish lap.
Trouble here because it's now green flag again. Everyone's continuing, and Verstappen accelerates out of turn 10 now. We're going to get a second sector split. He's 6 seconds up on Ocon. Ocon's time goes out the window now. It's just who can make a good final lap.
Hamilton started his lap with 5 seconds left on the clock. Here comes Verstappen then, down into the hairpin left-hander of turn 12. This is going to put him to the top of the times. No one really is anywhere near him, because you look at Vettel in the middle sector, he's 3 seconds slower than Verstappen in sector 1. Verstappen's in a class of his own on this lap, it looks like. Here comes Verstappen across the line, and it is a 1:57.485. There's a yellow flag out now in sector 2. Kvyat and also Ricciardo, I think, made an error in sector 1. Albon comes across the line in second place, 2 seconds slower than Verstappen. Raikkonen slots into third, so everybody now across the line.
Okay, George, it's checker flag. That's P17,
Okay.
P18.
Smashed Ocon's time. Vettel still 3 seconds quicker than Ocon, even though he's 6 seconds off Verstappen.
Here comes Leclerc across the line, and he is a long way from Verstappen as well. He's 7 seconds from Verstappen. Giovinazzi only goes 8th quickest, so some drivers are finding buckets of time. Ocon doesn't improve.
Ocon doesn't. Russell's improving. Which of the normal back-enders can get themselves out of trouble here? Russell only goes 16th.
Yeah, Russell can't. So at the moment it's Kvyat, Russell, Grosjean, Gasly and Latifi that would be eliminated, but there goes Gasly up into 6th position, and astonishingly, after all of that talk earlier on, it's 2 Williams, 2 Haas and an Alpha Tauri of Daniel Kvyat that are eliminated from Q1, which is kind of standard.
I can't see a man.
Perez pitted on the final lap. He's 15th. Hamilton tumbled down to 14th and actually didn't improve as he crossed the line as well. So Hamilton scrapes through in 14th position, 4 tenths ahead of Kevin Magnussen. And I wonder how much yellow flags made a difference further back, because Hamilton's lap is 10 seconds slower than Verstappen. But that cannot be the Mercedes car or Lewis Hamilton. Latifi has put it in the gravel, and I wonder if that is what's made everyone else further back off.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. It must be part of the reason, because there were yellow flags out at turn 1 for a long time. There were yellow flags out at turn 2 for most of the second half of the session. Latifi had a big gold tank slapper at turn 8 and then ended up in the gravel. So
Just
you're on the bridge.
couldn't get the tyres working.
Copy.
Yeah, I see.
Copy.
Just the rear axle